Hey guys, it's finally here. The brand new Loki TV series has just dropped. I'm super excited about this to get into watching this. I hope you guys enjoy watching it with me too. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content.
Way down to coordinate search and rescue.
On my way down to coordinate search and rescue.
I mean, honestly, how do you keep your food shut?
Wait, that sounded differently to how it was in the end game.
Good job. Meet me in the alley. I'm gonna grab a quick slice.
Mosh!
Never mind. Don't touch that.
Thought you could colonize another planet, but that's not happening.
Branch is growing at a stable rate and slope. Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline. Hands up. You're coming with us.
I'm sorry. Who's us?
Last chance, Variant.
It's been a very long day. And I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do. So, if you don't mind, this is actually your last chance. Now get out of my way.
Done a really good job of that.
You're now moving at 1/16th speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
Oh. Reset the timeline. Can they? Oh, okay. So these people don't seem to know what the Tesseract is. Okay.
Absolutely not. This is fine Asgardian leather. Now, hang on just a minute.
I want some Asgardian leather. At least Loki has the signature. Does anyone else remember those tickets? You used to go into, if you're born in the UK, like, I'm talking like 15 years ago, you used to go into Argos and you used to rip a ticket and wait to get your purchase.
Welcome to the Time Variance Authority. I'm Miss Minutes, and it's my job to catch you up before you stand trial for your crimes. So let's not waste another minute. Settle in, sharpen your pencils, and check this out. Long ago, there was a vast multiversal war. Countless unique timelines battling each other for supremacy, nearly resulting in the total destruction of, well, everything. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single timeline, the sacred timeline. Now, the timekeepers protect and preserve the proper flow of time for everyone and everything. But sometimes people like you veer off the path the timekeepers created. We call those variants. Maybe you started an uprising, or were just late for work. Whatever it was, stepping off your path created a Nexus event, which left unchecked could branch off into madness, leading to another multiversal war. But don't worry.
Okay.
That doesn't happen. The Timekeepers created the
It's really
TVA
interesting
and
to know.
all its incredible workers. The TVA has stepped in to fix your mistake and set time back on its predetermined
I wonder if we'll meet them at some point.
Now that your actions have left
Be
you
interesting.
without a place on the timeline, you must stand trial for your offenses. So sit tight and we'll get you in front of a judge in no time. Just make sure you have your ticket and you'll be seen by the next available attendant. For all time. Always!
So what would the punishment be? Like, how do you punish someone who's out of time?
Timelines. We're gonna take care of them. We're gonna put you back where you belong. C'est bleu là. C'est quoi? Devil-bearing gifts. Go ahead and run this for sequence period and any hints of temporal aura.
Ooh.
You know we won't get anything.
Yeah, just give it a shot.
The branch is nearing red line. We need to go.
Okay. Allez, va jouer ailleurs. It's okay.
Set a reset charge.
Sir, there's something you'll want to see.
So they plant a grenade
Next case, please.
in the ground that resets it to the period where they came in, just seconds before. Is that what it is?
Laufeyson is charged with sequence violation 72089. How do you plead?
Madam, a god doesn't plead. Look, this has been a very enjoyable pantomime, but I'd like to go home now.
Are you guilty or not guilty, sir?
Guilty of being the god of mischief? Yes. Guilty of finding all this incredibly tedious? Yes. Guilty of a crime against the sacred timeline? Absolutely not. You have the wrong person.
Oh, really? And who should we have?
I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they traveled through time. No doubt in a last-ditch effort to stave off my ascent to God King.
That's quite an accusation.
Wait, how does he know that?
Tony Starks. You speak of time criminals? It's they you should be after. Perhaps you could provide me with a task force?
How would he know that the Avengers came back in time? He doesn't say anything.
Oh no?
No.
That's huge. That's huge. So, from my understanding, that if you die, and then for some reason, someone comes into the past and you survive, that's breaking the proper flow of time. So the Avengers didn't die, like Iron Man, Captain America, they don't die. That's why they were meant to do what they were meant to do. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm working it out in my head anyway. I wonder if he'll tell him what happens to him. Oh, he is.
What is this?
A sampling of your greatest hits, if I may.
If it's all the same to you, I'll have that drink now.
Such a potent scene, that one. I loved it.
Anything else?
Oh! No!
Did the Avengers come
We love
together
you!
to literally avenge him by defeating you?
Little solace to a dead man.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Miss,
Yes, Mr. Kipper.
you might want to take a look at that note. I have a bomb.
Please tell him what happens to him.
Pathetic. An irrelevance. A detour. A footnote to my ascent.
You finished? You're gonna start taking things seriously. If you hadn't picked up the Tesseract, you would have been taken to a cell on Asgard.
Ah, good.
Loki.
Hello, Mother. Have I made you proud?
Please don't make this worse.
What is this? This is nonsense. More tricks. It's never even happened.
Not to you. Not yet. Look, the TVA doesn't just know your whole past. We know your whole life, how it's all meant to be. Think of it as comforting.
Because he's obviously died.
I'm not your mother.
You're not.
Always so perceptive about everyone but yourself.
And then the Dark Elves attack the palace, and you think you send them to Thor,
You might want to take the stairs to the left.
but instead you send them...
I'll never tell.
Where do you have her? Where is she?
You lead them right to her.
I don't believe you. You're lying. It's not true.
It is true. That's the proper
Jeez.
flow of time, and it happens again and again and again because it's supposed to, because it has to. The TVA makes sure of it.
Where is she?
Now, why don't you tell me, do you enjoy
It's the
hurting
first
people?
sort of
Do you
emotion
enjoy
that
being
Loki's
I'll tell you,
shown.
like you did your mother?
Like,
Sorry, the
you
time
see him get angry,
not the furniture.
but like,
You weren't born to
he
be
never
evil,
gets
you were born to cause
upset.
pain and suffering
And
death. That's how it is.
the mum dying brings out the worst in both of them. Like, not the worst, but the saddest.
Hey, I know you. You're that criminal with the blue box.
What's your name?
Casey.
Give me the
Hey,
tape.
Casey.
Got you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
How do you not know what a fish is?
I lived my entire life behind a desk.
But what difference does it make?
I want to know exactly what I'm being threatened with before I comply.
Death, Casey. Violent, painful death.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I comply. I comply. I comply. Jeez.
What? Infinity Stones?
What?
How do you have these?
Oh, we actually got a lot of those. Yeah, some of the guys use them as paperweights. Some of them.
What? What must happen to the Soul Stones?
Is
The
this
TVA must
greatest
pick him up.
power in the universe?
Oh.
love you, my sons. Remember this place. Home.
He's coming to a realization. That's amazing.
Loki, I thought the world of you. I thought we were going to fight side by side forever. You know, maybe you're not so bad after all, brother.
Maybe not.
Thank you. If you're here, I might even give you a hug.
I'm here.
Uh-oh.
You should choose your words more carefully.
He's about to see his own death. And he's just seen his own death. The God of Mischief there.
Loki. Nowhere left to run.
I can't go back, can I? Back to my timeline. I don't enjoy hurting people. I don't enjoy it. I do it because I have to, because I've had to.
Okay, explain that to me.
Because it's part of the illusion. It's the cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear.
The desperate play for control.
You do know yourself. A villain.
That's not how I see it. You try to use that?
Even an infinity stone is useless here. Today it's formidable.
That's been my experience. Listen, I can't offer you salvation, but maybe I can offer you something better. Fugitive variant's been killing our Minutemen.
And you need the God of Mischief to help you stop them.
That's right.
Why me?
The variant we're hunting is you.
I beg your pardon?
Okay. So he's broken the timeline so many times.
Time signature is early 3rd millennium. Definitely anachronistic.
Oil. Think some jackass found himself a time machine, came back here to get rich.
Should we fan out and look for him, sir?
Nah. It's not worth the paperwork. Just prune it, let's bail. Set a charge.
Wait! Someone's out there.
Ooh.
Get down.
Martyred by fire. So, whoever this Loki is collecting those time grenades. So I really enjoyed that. That was a really good episode. Really kicked the season off. Where do I think it's going? I'm not too sure. The series kind of gave a lot more answers to some questions, like the Soul Stone, for example. Like, what did America do with the Soul Stone? Well, he must have, to me, must have taken it back to its correct place, but TVA hate the stone because they've got loads and they don't work. Another question I have is, will we see the Timekeepers? Will they play a main role? They go quite deep into the multiverse, which I know they're going to be digging in the films. Be interested to see that, how this all links together. I'm also interested to see how Black Widow kind of ties in as well. If it does it all to what's going on. Like, is she trapped in the Soul Stone? But I'm not too sure because her film was meant to release before these. And obviously COVID, it didn't. So it'll be interesting to see if it does or if it's just a standalone film. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. There's so many questions, like, will Loki be an Avenger? No, I don't think so. I think the series is a one season deal, I'd say. Don't see them putting him back in the correct timeline. That's it. One big question I have though is that devil. What is that devil? Because he's been referenced in everything so far. And do they tease it a bit more? Probably. Will they reveal? No. I have a feeling it's probably going to be saved for Doctor Strange. And I feel like this season, the series, the Loki series, is a tie-in to that as well. I think everything is kind of pushing towards that film. So we'll have to see how it plays out. So yeah. So just before I head off, thank you very much for watching this. I had a lot of fun, and I will do, if it does well, I'll do episode 2. So I'm hoping it does really well. If you did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. Turn your notifications on by hitting the bell. And any thoughts and ideas on anything you'd like me to review, leave it in the comment section below. So I will see you soon, and Mother Ducker is out.